his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
High pop up. Ramirez is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury gloves it. And there's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander
Riding in
Bogaerts.
once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Greg Bird becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
To short. Bogaerts has it. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Vasquez. And that ends the inning. We'll see the
Leading off the 4th inning.
first pitch of the at-bat.
Dustin Pedroia.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now here's the check swing and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Pedroia on at first. Nobody out. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Drury has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Drury shading to his right.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in for his second at bat, Rafael Devers. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Hard hit ball to second. Drury fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Micah Welch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley is there. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone! Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 2.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Belted high and deep into right center. Betts looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Didi Gregorius will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away. Ready once again, Greg Bird. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Devers is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. No balls and one strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 2-1 now to Mookie. In there, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on? Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Betts leads off first with one away. Right side hit hard, and Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
A ball and a strike now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
3-0 to him now. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Full count, 3-2. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Dan Otero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Brandon Drury will bat next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hot shot on the ground is short. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Welch is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Dustin Pedroia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
David Robertson will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. A bouncer up the middle. Drury has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32.
Striding in once again, Jason Castro. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Aaron Judge will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Mookie Betts. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit to third. Taken in by Longoria. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. 2 hits in 7 tries. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ramirez over at second. Devers at first, one gone. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. From the stretch. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. The catch is made near the line in left. Tagging the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Paulo Orlando is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And his power surge continues. An even 60 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Greg Bird becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And now pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. Kimbrel, originally from the state of Alabama. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Drury goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He swings and rounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 8. This is in the air out to right. Judge is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
1-0 the count. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Douglas Adamson earns the win, his second. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 48th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.